Oh, absolutely. Distrusting your government, hating despotism and corruption is as American as apple pie. I mean, have you read George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin? I absolutely hate it when the cops shoot a handcuffed youth in the back and then cover it up. I absolutely hate it when trillions of dollars are stolen in the banker bailout and then the Federal Reserve won't tell us where the money went. I love my country, I love my Constitution, I love my republic. But I hate and fear the corrupt foreign corporate interests that have hijacked our nation and are using the government as a tool to loot and suck our country dry like Argentina or Nigeria or Greece. And so absolutely, I hate Hitler, I hate Stalin, I hate Mao, I hate Fidel Castro, I hate Pol Pot, I hate all despots, and by any historical yardstick, America is sliding quickly into full-bore, scientific, 21st century tyranny. And you better believe I hate seeing my country where I have 3 children being destroyed and bankrupted by design, and watching Herman von Rompuy, the head of the EU, and Ban Ki-moon, the head of the UN, and Gordon Brown, the Prime Minister of England, all say global government is here run by banks and they're going to levy carbon taxes on it. And then mainstream news runs pieces saying we're crazy, world government doesn't exist. You guys still think you've got the people bamboozled and conned. You don't. They see the world leaders calling for world government, and then they see you saying it doesn't exist, and that's why you're losing all credibility. So keep pushing it, because the American people are awake. CNN and Fox and MSNBC and all of you who sit there on the perches of the false left-right paradigm with this false debate going on where you try to sucker people in to your false reality. It's over. The people are awake, and the New World Order needs to back off and realize they should cut their losses now, because the awakening is on. What I said was, Denver Post, we know Democrats have staged attacks on their own facilities as part of a frame-up before, and I believe a lot of this is exaggerated and hasn't happened. Sure, 300 million people in the nation, a lot of them angry, you better believe some real things may happen. But I know 9 times out of the 10, when I've studied these things, it's been admitted that it was a staged event. So again, my rhetoric is the truth and is waking people up. Justice be done, may the heavens fall. Okay? That's like criticizing people in Germany that were criticizing Hitler, saying, are you causing the brown shirts to go out and beat people up? There's a lot more government violence and IRS thugs coming with guns to take people's houses than there are people throwing bricks through windows, and most of that's probably staged. Well, I was told by some of your producers that this piece is also about, why are congressmen coming on my show? I mean, they can go on anybody's show they want. They don't have to agree with me or disagree to be able to come on my radio show. And what I've seen the mainstream media, the dying dinosaur media, do is attempt to condition the public that it's not acceptable for different political groups and organizations to associate with each other. And that's another attempt by the establishment controlled corporate media to set the parameters of debate and to attack congressmen who've come on my radio show. This has been done over and over and over again because the establishment knows that the true populist message of freedom and liberty and smaller government is resonating, and so they're attempting to paint it as radical so that more mainline Americans don't join it. But that's already happened. The American people are in the process of waking up right now, and a lot of congressmen come on my radio show to promote different legislation they're pushing, like auditing the Fed, or to tell us about things that are happening in Congress. And the reason we have congressmen on the show is so that they can give us an inside view on what's happening in the Capitol. Same reason you interview congressmen. Well, that's a ridiculous oversimplification. There are probably 15 or 20 members of the Congress that I do support who are constitutionalists. I'm not opposed to all government. I'm not an anarchist. And I've had congressmen and women on who I disagree with. So it's ridiculous. I don't say they're all crooks, but the leadership, by and large, are bought and paid for, and many of them are crooks and are doing things that are illegal and unconstitutional. You bet, guys. Take care of yourselves. And let me just add one more thing. I dare you to put this on television. I want to say hi to the little blue blood Aster Anderson Cooper, and I want to say hi. He admittedly was CIA. And I want to ask Anderson, hey, cover why CNN and BBC reported Building 7 fell 25 minutes before it fell with total precision. Oh, you guys announced that little script a little early, didn't you? Oh, yeah, that little Reuters script that MI6 sent on over. Look, the truth's out there, and everybody needs to choose a side. Are you going to be on the side of the murdering military-industrial complex, or are you going to be on the side of the American people? If the government of this country lied to kill over 1 million Iraqis with fake WMDs, do any of us think that any of our lives mean a rat's behind to this establishment? This is real tyranny. We're in trouble. I'm sounding the alarm, just like 1775, 1776. If the redcoats come marching down the road and open fire on the American people, it's their right to defend themselves. But I'm not calling for any offensive actions. I'm calling, like Malcolm X did, for people to be able to protect themselves in this country from scum at CNN. Good job killing those Iraqis with your lies. You take care.